back, everybody. My next guest is a professor of physics and mathematics at Columbia University, a best-selling author, and an all-around smarty pants. He's here to tell us about the discovery of gravitational waves and why it's a huge deal. Please welcome our friend, Brian Greene. Brian, thanks so much for being here. Good to see you. Okay. You're co-director of Columbia's Institute for Strings, Cosmology, and Astroparticle Physics. Yes. It's a pretty good pickup line. Now, since last we were together, scientists detected gravitational waves. I understand this is something Einstein predicted.
Yeah.
How long ago?
Yeah, 100 years ago this year, in 1916. This is a huge discovery, not only confirming Einstein's ideas, but opening a whole new way of exploring the universe.
So is he even, does he seem even smarter now than he used to seem?
He's like so up there that there is no getting smarter. It's like infinity. It's like going further north than the North Pole. You know, it's just like...
The scientists are still doing his homework from 100 years ago.
Yeah, he has given us an incredibly rich legacy that we have been pursuing, for 100 years. Everything that I've done in my own career really has, in some sense, been trying to push forward on the path that he first blazed.
Now, what is a gravitational wave, and why does it sort of change everything?
So a gravitational wave is actually a ripple in the fabric of space. Right, we know you throw a pebble into a pond, the water ripples, right? Mm-hmm. Now, this is a ripple, but not with water. It's in space itself.
You are blowing my mind again. So what are we looking at here?
Well, this is Einstein's general relativity, which he discovered in 1915, a year earlier. And the key idea here is that he found that gravity comes from warps and curves in the fabric of space. So the sun warps the space and keeps the Earth in orbit. It kind of rolls along a valley.
Kind of like a bowling ball on a trampoline.
Trampoline, exactly right. And what happened is, this is 1915, he doesn't just stop, he keeps going, and a year later he realizes that if space is like a trampoline, then imagine kids running around on a trampoline, they're going to send ripples on the surface. So he says the same should be true of the fabric of space. If you've got two rapidly orbiting stars, neutron stars or black holes, his math predicts that they will generate a steady march of ripples in the fabric of space. Those are gravitational waves that he predicted mathematically.
And now they have been detected.
Yeah.
What happened that allowed us to do that?
Yeah, so his math also shows, if we go on from here to the next sequence, his math shows that as a gravitational wave ripples by anything, it will stretch it and compress it. You see it happening to the Earth right here.
So literally, because we're part of the fabric of space-time, you and me and the Earth is stretching and compressing along with the rippling of space-time.
That's exactly right. Now, the one thing is this is exaggerated a little bit.
I hope so. I hope so.
The ripples would actually cause the Earth to stretch and compress by less than an atomic diameter.
Well, how do you measure that?
How do you measure that?
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what people, thousands of scientists have been working on for 40, 50 years. This amazing team of researchers, LIGO it's called, Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory. Just 2 weeks ago, they announced the first detection of these gravitational waves using a spectacular piece of equipment. There's actually two of them, one in Louisiana, the other in Washington State.
And I understand this involves lasers.
Lasers. In fact, we have a little model version of it here. If you want to check it out over here. All right. In this device here, in fact, if we bring the lights down, it'll be easier to see. We have a laser right here that's sending out a beam that this device here splits into two. And you can see they go that direction toward the right, our right, and this upstage over here.
At what point do I put on the Pink Floyd?
Let's do it now.
Okay, all right.
So in the real experiment, right, it hits a mirror that's 2.5 miles away. This
like a 2.5 mile pipe or something?
2.5 mile evacuated pipe, exactly. And when the laser bounces back, it gets recombined right in here, kind of commingles the two beams. And when they commingle, they create a very interesting pattern. I don't know if you can see it right over here. This is an interference
there it is.
pattern.
There's an idea of the pattern right there.
There it is. So you've got bright areas. That's where the two beams are working together. The dark areas are where the beams are canceling each other out. And that interference pattern is absolutely key. Now, let me just show you. So if you block one of these beams right here, right, to see how the interference pattern goes away. They're no longer commingling.
Right.
Right? If I release it, now you see that they are working together to create that pattern.
All right.
But the key thing is this pattern is highly dependent on the distance that the laser beam travels. So, if a gravitational wave rolls by and stretches one distance relative to another, that
Even
pattern,
just the distance of, like, not the diameter of an atom.
That's right. That's why this is such an amazing piece of equipment. The real one, of course, that's out there, but this is just a model.
So any movement in this beam makes that pattern change.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we can't do it here with gravitational waves, but we could try it if you're up for it, a little experiment with sound waves.
Sure.
You can try
Just
to
yell,
make...
just yell at it?
Just yell at it and look at the pattern, and we're going to try to see whether it shifts.
Science!
You see it?
Science!
Well done.
Science!
Well done.
So, well, what can we do this now that we know that gravitational waves are bending space-time like this?
Yes.
How can it let us see the universe in a different way?
Yeah, well, you know that light can be blocked, right? I mean, if I cover my face, you don't see me any longer because I'm blocking the light.
That's very frightening.
Right,
Please don't
there you
do
go. You can't block gravity, which means gravity can go into places in the universe that light cannot penetrate.
What?
Yeah. How do you block gravity, right? You always feel the Earth's gravity no matter where you go, right?
Right.
So using these gravitational disturbances, we may actually be able to study how black holes combine. We may be able to study even the Big Bang itself.
Oh, so the same way, like if you set off a bomb on one side of the Earth, you can use a seismograph to sort of echo map the inside of the planet. Same way, these sort of gravitational seismic waves throughout the universe can help us map things we can't see.
That's exactly right. Yeah, and the device is only sensitive to waves of gravity. It's shielded from ordinary environmental influences. Wow. And in fact, you can actually, in some sense, hear the gravitational waves. They vibrate at a frequency that if you turn it into sound, the human ear can hear.
So
and these
literally,
sounds,
these waves can be turned into sound.
They can, and these are the most spectacular sounds from the standpoint of they herald a revolution in our understanding of the universe.
Okay, so I understand you brought one of these sounds with you.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
yeah.
and this is the sound of what? What are we listening to?
This is the sound of two black holes colliding.
This is actually a computer rendering of the gravitational waves into sound.
This is a simulation, but the data agrees with the simulation. This
is what it would sound like.
This is what it would sound like.
So drum roll, please. Is God Bugs Bunny? What is that?
Hey man, big things come in little packages. Those sounds are really telling us things about the universe that we have no other way of discerning. Those kinds of sounds are the future of studying the cosmos.
Well, thank you for bringing us the future tonight, Brian
All right.
Greene. What a